going to start with raising your hand, and I'll call on you as you raise your hand. So we're going to start with Christian de Guzman.
Hi, Christian.
Naje, congrats on the win. Defensively, it was a great game from you guys. 27 forced turnovers to 12 from you guys. What was the key to the defensive effort today?
Well, one of our things we do every game, like our non-negotiable, is 25 turnovers. We try to force 25. So that's kind of the standard we've set. So however we can do that. We have like a really quick front line in our press with the back line like Chrissy and Alasia. It's pretty hard to get the ball past half court for us. And we prioritize that. We talk about it often. So the results show, yes.
All right, next we're going to go to Anthony.
You mentioned that the non-negotiable, but you set a team high in forced turnovers today. What went well today that led to that?
I think everyone's commitment, or I'm certain it was everyone's commitment to it. We're really good about knowing who we're playing, and we scout, how their guards are and how can they dribble, can they handle the pressure, yada, yada, yada. And we just pounce on them with that. Teisha and Kristen kind of get us started up there, and everyone just kind of follows suit.
What did you find through scouting that you could exploit today?
They're not statistically, they weren't a great press breaking team. They haven't handled a lot of pressure in the past with that, and that was something we put in the scouting report.
Next, we're going to go to Tommy Sladek.
Naje, congratulations.
Thanks.
Tell me, with the 6-game win streak right now, has the conversation before the games, when it's just the girls together, has that changed as you're going through this win streak compared to the beginning of the season? And if so, what has changed in that dialogue?
Yeah, I think the biggest word right now is standard. We have the standard now. 6 games at home. I mean, I don't know who we want to lose to, who we think we can lose to. And once you win so many games, you don't even think about losing anymore. You don't even think about the possibility. And as of right now, we aren't. And I think that's a really healthy place to be in as a program and a team.
Couple more questions, so make sure you're using the raise hand feature. We're going to go to Alex Serino next.
Yeah, hi Naje. Can you talk about that shot variety that you guys have been working on a little bit, and how it's kind of progressed through the 5-out system, and how it's kind of led to making threes and kind of really strong strings of making points.
Yeah, like I said, every game so far, you have to kind of pick your poison. I mean, today Alasia was driving from the wing. You have Teisha driving. You have Teisha hitting threes. You have Kristen doing all these things. Bench players coming in, making plays. Elena and Juliana and Naya. So it's a really difficult offense to guard because you don't know what we're going to do. We just play. We play off each other. We kind of do our own thing. We kind of feed off each other. So there's no way to guard it. You just have to guess what one of us are going to do. And it's powerful once it's rolling.
We're going to go back to Christian.
Okay, I think some people wrote this team off after the performance in the Bahamas, but now with the 6-game winning streak, what's kind of been the biggest mentality change in your team to not let that performance last month get to you guys?
It was rooted in a lot of leadership and elders, if I may. A lot of vets on this team, a lot of girls who played on high-level programs for a long time. And conversations had to change. We had to be real with each other. We had to hold each other to a way higher standard and put a lot of accountability on one another. And we were so tired of that feeling in the Bahamas. We weren't going to feel it again. And I could promise you that.
Okay, last question. We're going to go to Dean.
Naje, how difficult was it to kind of stay focused throughout this week? I mean, even just from a school standpoint, it being finals, with COVID going on with the men's team, a week between your last game, a big win. How do you guys stay focused this week?
Yeah, it's a good thing. We lacked a full team in a lot of practices this week because of finals and because of presentations and projects. So that was a factor. We're already low on numbers, so if they're missing one or two, it really throws off practice. Coach Reed and the staff are really good about making sure that we get in what we need to get done and allowing us our school and schedule to be prioritized. And then in terms of the COVID, it's been a big week here in Syracuse, but all over NCAA. So I can't say much about that, but I do know that we were told to wear a mask more often, and that it was a stricter thing. So that's never good news. But we now when you or miss a game because of COVID, it's a loss. So it's really important to us and all over the country to make sure that we are not a team that gets that happening. So I'm going to knock on wood and and make sure that we, can keep that and keep each other safe.
All right, thank you very much, Naje. Next, we'll have Teisha Hyman joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
You're
Knock 'em dead, kiddo.
hey, you wanna support me while I'm in here?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, thanks.
What a good teammate.
I
That's
would've left.
adorable.
You would have left me?
Yeah, you can leave.
I think you would have left me too.
Yeah, you can leave.
Be honest with me, stay.
No.
I'll
You're
stay
okay?
with you, Teisha.
I
You
was,
being honest with me?
yeah, I was just joking.
Okay. I'll see you tonight at the movies.
No.
You're going.
No, I'm not. Hello.
All right, we're joined now by Teisha Hyman. Please use the raise hand feature if you have a question for her.
Hey.
I'll give everyone a second to get one up. All right, we're going to start this one. I'm going to switch it up. We're going to start with Alex for this one.
Hi, Teisha. I know kind of the last two games, it's kind of taken a while for the, consecutive, point scoring streak to kick in. But, once it does, once you hit that 3 to get it going, I guess, what does that ignite? What's the feeling on the court? What's the vibe there?
What do you mean?
Like, just like what is I guess getting like a an important three in the first quarter after a slower start. I guess what is that? How does that ignite your momentum?
Okay. So usually, my first shot is usually always a 3, but if I see it go in, it kind of just sets the tone for myself that I'm ready. I think it also, kind of corrals the team. I'm gonna hit one, and then it's like, okay, good shot, Teisha. Okay, now like we can all hit. I know Teisha's gonna pass, so that's just a confidence booster.
Next question, we're going to go to Irie Harris.
Hey, Teisha, great game. At times it seemed like you never even broke a sweat, and the team has been having a more consistent flow right now on a now 6-game win streak. What's really been the difference from early in the season compared to now, and how much has this team grown?
I think we just figured it out. We really just stuck together and figured it out. In the beginning, it was a lot of new faces, new personalities. We didn't know each other's playing style, but I think we just figured it out now.
Next question, we're going to go to Christian.
Hey, Teisha, congratulations. I think a lot of the headlines in the past couple of games have been the offense, but defensively, the team was great today. 27 turnovers, forced turnovers to 12 turnovers allowed. What was the difference today that made the difference on defense today?
Just give me a second. I don't know. I think we just came out and just played, and I don't think there was really much of a difference in how we played. I think it's just the ball came to us a little bit more today.
Next question, we're going to go to Tommy Sladek.
Hey, Teisha, congratulations, good game. As we kind of inch closer to the ACC schedule, I was curious to know what your preference is, if you enjoy having weeks that are just one game and then a nice gap of practice, or do you prefer to have that midweek game and really be playing in a real game every few days? What's your preference?
I honestly like to play a couple games a week, like 2 games. I don't like waiting. It gives me too much time to think. When I'm in the flow, I just like to just continue it.
Couple more questions here. We're going to go to Anthony Alant.
Sure. Can you talk about what your guys' full court press did for you today?
It just gave us the ability to force a lot of turnovers, and we just took advantage and scored off of those turnovers.
All right, last question. Oh, just kidding. We're going to go to Ari.
Oh yeah. So the very last question that I had was, what do you think is going to be in mind coming up next on Wednesday versus Siena?
What's on our mind?
Yes. Well, yeah. Yes. Like, what are the tools you think will be next needed to go win and continue the winning streak then?
Just the same thing. I don't think anything needs to change. I think we're just on a roll. Just keep playing the way we've been playing.
All right, we're going to go to Dean.
Hi, Teisha. You said that you like playing the games in between weeks, and you don't like taking the whole week off before your next game. How do you stay focused during that time, and what was it like focusing this past week?
When we have long periods of weeks, like long breaks, I usually try to stay in the gym. It's been hard this week due to finals and busy schedule, but yeah, I just stay in the gym, try to really focus in, mentally prepare, take a break, and just come out and be ready to play.
All right, and Anthony, I see your hand still raised. If you have another question, you can. No more questions? All right, well then, thank you everyone. That was our last question. Thanks for your time, Teisha. We will
Thanks.
see you guys virtually again on Wednesday.